It wasn't a wedding venue, it was a comedy stand up show, and the host was none other than the bride herself, Ryan. She didn't need to put any efforts into it. Just standing there, she was a laughing stock for others. Just like on any other event, her parents had a smirk, her relatives were laughing, and her sister was the happiest tonight. And her husband? Gone. Maya's eyes drifted outside the glass wall, and she found her husband with his back at the hall in the garden attending a call, while another man, seemingly his assistant, stood a step behind him. Suddenly, a laugh pulled her out of her trance. Be real, Ryan. You hit a jackpot there. It was her uncle, step uncle in simple terms. As suspected, wealthy, and merciless he is, you'll only have to take a few beatings to get whatever you want in this world. He laughed. No matter how disgusting the sentence was, everybody joined in on the fun. One was taken into the family by her step parents just because they needed a daughter who would look after their younger daughter when they go around visiting the world. Since then, in every event, every family gathering, they made fun of her, and so she became a laughing stock for others, the VIP of every night. If she is there, the night is good because they can laugh all they want at her and release their stress. One looked away, not because she couldn't stand up for herself, but because it was useless. It had been same for years. Her uncle laughed and pat her back. The difference was it was quite hot, which made one hiss in pain. Her uncle chuckled awkwardly. His fingers trembled slightly as he pulled his hand back. It was just a joke. No need to take it seriously, man. I look like a fool. Take it. I won't repeat myself. The man swallowed, taking a step away from Ryan, but terrifying was not the words, but the absolute authority of the owner. There was no humor on his face, no emotions in his eyes, beside darkness, and a number of cars stationed, ready to put a hole in your brain. Once the silence spread, Jungkook crossed the hall striding towards his wife. who seemed nothing but scared. His absolute authority over everything has only scared her more. And currently, one was being married to this beast of a man because her parents wanted to teach her a lesson for being an ungrateful daughter. Once he approached her, his steps came to a halt before her. He was tall and devilishly charming. Then the next moment he pulled her against him, fingers intertwined, other hand going to her waist, and the next moment, before she realized it, they were actually dancing. One had the worst time today. She believed her wedding day, which is most important to the girls, is going to be her worst memory. All she saw were dead flowers, vines, and rotten walls, ghosts of people laughing at her misery and a doomed future. Slowly, Wine's mind started to feel the dance. With each twirl, a flower bloomed. Each step, a candle lit up. The wine started to disappear, and the things she saw in black and white started to regain their color. And Ziggy, do you still have the voices? For the first time, Wine could confidently shake her head. Wine, no, not anymore. Ziggy, they must not return when those people are getting to come back in a while. Of course, he was an influential person. He was going to visit the world, wreak havoc, went battlefields and cast her aside in the corner of his home. Zeke, give me loyalty and you can do whatever you want. Demand anything you want. You don't want kids? No, here's then. Conquer a nation, royal jewel, nuclear war. I'm going to bring you all of that. Why, a gift? Jungkook pulled his hands away from her and stepped back. Upon raising his hand a little towards his side, the gates of the venue opened and entered the exact man from before, most probably his assistant. Mine took it, and it had a few pages with a hell lot of details. It might take her hours to read. Wine, what is this? Take it. Flip to the third page, seventh line. Wine, but how is this possible? Just this Jungkook? She looked up with wide eyes. Sege, they married you to a wicked man, Wine. Apparently, I'm not familiar with the concept mercy. They should have known. Then Wine heard voices, loud yelling of her mother. As she broke her way inside with her father and sister, Wine finally understood what Jungkook meant when he said her family might return. Jiggy, is there any problem with my gift? With his one step forward, Brenda stepped back twice. Jiggy, or are you not happy for your daughter? Did he mean it? Was he really going to keep her as his equal and not as a laughing stock? She was to be treated and respected as his wife. One, since the property belongs to me, I'm hoping for every unauthorized person to leave the premises within 3 days, or else I'll be forced to take legal action against them. Ziggy, of course, let me carry you. He stayed until he got the permission, and then he lifted her up in his arms and walked out of the venue, leaving a fuming Brenda behind. Her family now jobless, homeless, and a true laughing stock for the world.